Good Tuesday morning to you from Griffin, Georgia. My communications chief, Walter Jones, who's from Griffin, wants me to tell you that this is the home of the world famous sock shop. So you can come down here and get some inexpensive socks and cheap underwear. So we're here this week in Griffin working with our Region 4 folks. This is one of our road shows. We're visiting with our frontline workers, talking with our church and other community partners, talking to our foster care providers, and really listening to the community to see what we as the state agency can do to better improve both our work culture, our outreach to the community, and of course ultimately the service that we provide to the most vulnerable families and children in the state of Georgia. Really appreciate the chance to get to sort of be in contact and engage with our front line this week. And speaking of front lines, I really want to thank those of you who are on the front lines down in southwest Georgia. The last couple of weeks I know have been difficult on you with damage from the storm, with power outages, with offices closed. But despite all that, y'all have done yeoman's work in coming in and getting the work done that needs to be done to protect our vulnerable children and to get families the service they need. Y'all have done a great job working on replacement benefits so far. We already released over $4 million worth of replacement food stamp benefits. Y'all, of course, were staffing the Red Cross shelters and making sure that our food banks were stocked for the people who needed food, and all of this without power. In fact, I heard down in Colquitt County, our staff down there, our CPS staff, even though nobody had power except one employee, y'all went to that one employee's house and reviewed your cases and made sure that that you're able to check on those children to ensure that those children were being protected and cared for, and investigations were being done timely, despite the fact that everybody was in out of power and the whole place was in a mess. So thank you. In the next week, you'll hear more about Disaster SNAP. Other disaster benefits will be rolling out. As you know, the governor has called a special session to talk more about disaster relief for southwest Georgia, so we'll be on top of that and very involved in that as well. So thank you so much for your hard work. I just want you to know it's been really nice being out in the field this week. It reminds me that at the state office we have both the opportunity and obligation to connect with y'all to see how we can make your work more purposeful, more meaningful, more efficient, and more effective. And that's what we're here to do. And I look forward to continuing to work with you so that you can have a great place to work, a great environment, and a great culture. Thanks for what you do, and we'll see you again next week.